If you closed your laptop, turned off your phone, and walked away from your business for a full 30 days right now, would your company scale or would it completely dissolve into absolute chaos? I did this for 30 days and I'm going to tell you exactly how it went. Most founders are quietly terrified of the answer to that question because they realize the business completely owns them. I'm Brooke Plack, and I'm a multi seven figure operator who built an operations empire from scratch in my garage, right in the trenches of raw, hard earned scaling experience. And I took a 30-day sabbatical and did not have a single phone call from work. I'm not going to give you surface level management theories. I'm going to give you real operational insight into how you can make this happen in your life. Because if you want a blueprint for taking a month off in your business and it not falling apart, stay till the very end because I'm going to share the vacation test that will help you figure out if you can make this happen. Okay. The core pain of almost every entrepreneur and founder and business owner I work with is I'm working 60 to 80 hours a week. My family life is suffering and I'm unable to disconnect without putting out daily fires. Okay. So phase one of getting to being able to taking a month off work without your business falling apart is when you think about taking time off. Okay. We have to map out the first broken link. So thinking about taking time off, what is the specific operational fire you assume will happen? Okay, that exact fear is your roadmap, pointing you into the direction of your biggest structural bottleneck. So, how do we solve that? We document what you would do. You document it, you share it with your team, and now they know how to handle it just like you would. So now that's no longer a roadblock. It's no longer an excuse and it's no longer a crutch of why you can't take time away from work. Because if you are having to show up to work every single day and you can't take a day off, you own a high stress job, not a business. There is a difference. And if you are ready to stop babysitting your businesses and act like operators, click subscribe and follow us so that you can get educational tools and real stories from the trenches on our channel every week. All right, phase number 2. So phase number 1, you got to map out the broken link. What's the first thing that's going to go wrong? Document it and bam, move on. Number 2 is the knowledge extraction. So once you move those systems out of your head and you document those high-level routines so your team has an exact playbook, they have to know how to find that playbook. So where is it? Where is the home for your playbook? Okay. For us, it's a Google document. No, not a fancy tech stack, not a crazy system with a bunch of recordings, a Google document with LinkedIn documents that tell you where to find and what to do, how to answer an upset customer, what to do when a customer creates a new account. Okay. Anything that's the bottleneck that's stopping your business from moving forward, document it first and then make sure your team knows how to find it. All right, phase number 3 is your decision-making boundaries. Okay, in your hiring and delegation playbook, in your position descriptions, in your training for your leadership team, are you giving them clear financial and operational boundaries so they can make choices without needing to ping your phone for validation? It is okay for them to make a decision and make a mistake, but make sure that they know that. Make sure that they know they have the autonomy. That means they can do it on their own, the authority. So you have given them the authority to make the decision and do the thing, and the responsibility. They own it. Do you understand that this is your responsibility and nobody else in this organization owns this? You own it. You're the only one that own it. You're responsible for it. Okay. Once they have those things, it is called the responsibility triad. All right. Once they have those things, they are able to make those choices and not be scared that they're going to get in trouble every single time. It is totally fine if they don't have to ask permission. Okay, that's how they learn. It's like raising up a child. Okay, you're raising up leaders in your organization to make decisions on your behalf. Because here is the, hook, payoff, like all the things that you want to like at the very beginning. I told you, hey, hooked you in. I'm going to tell you at the end how to make this happen. This is the moment. Okay. It doesn't happen overnight. So it takes time. So if you're wanting to take 30 days off, plan it out a year ahead of time. Give yourself 12 months to compound your efforts and design your systems and document your information. You don't build it overnight, but true freedom requires you to give up that busy badge and have the executive discipline that it takes to build the systems and allow them to work. Then as you start to allow them to work, then if there's bumps in the road, you can fix them while they're there. Because here's the test is when you start to trust that system, take a vacation. Not 30 days. Maybe it's 7 or 5 or 10. See how it went. Okay. And before you leave, give a full guide of anything that's open and give that to your executive assistant, your closest colleague, your team leader, whoever is in charge of the operational success when you're not there. Give them a full document of all the things. I call it a brain dump. I put everything that's on the docket, what's coming in, what's going out, what needs to be paid for, what needs to be handled, put all of that on one document, give it to someone, and I say, if it burns down, call the fire department and the insurance company. I'll be back in 10 days. And that's it. Trust the infrastructure that you build and let it run itself because it can be done. A business that's requiring your constant physical presence to survive, it's not an asset. It's an incredibly high-stress job with expensive overhead. So stop playing the hero, stop putting that cape on, running back in every fire, and start building the operational systems that can run cleanly without you.